I got a feeling something about to happen. I knew it! I knew it! I had a feeling something was about to take place. CM Punk just came back after a tremendous match with Seth Rollins. CM Punk was betrayed in Mania by his best friend. And Rollins and Punk are scattering. Now, when Roman comes back, it's going to get crazy. I just want y'all to know that. Look in his eyes, Cole. What do you see? The cult of personality. Look in Rollins' eyes. What do you see? Punk is back. Sammy is angry. Uso's still the champion. Turning the tables on Rollins and Breaker. Someone's off beat with the singing. I just want to point that out. Now, let me give you my quick thoughts. First and foremost, thank you guys for joining. Let me just say that match between Jey Uso and Seth Rollins was awesome. I really enjoyed that match. It's one of those matches that had a good match, but didn't have a full, complete ending of who the better man was. And now it is still in the records that Jey Uso has never beaten Seth Rollins. So Jey needs redemption. But in the meantime, great match between Seth Rollins and Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm still very nervous for Pat McAfee. Even though Pat McAfee did a good promo tonight in the face-to-face with Gunther, I'm very nervous about Pat McAfee going up against Gunther at Backlash. Also, great to see Sheamus back with a win tonight against Austin Theory. Austin Theory is being thrown into the wolves. It's like, I don't know how to describe it, but he is always being thrown into the wolves. But let me just talk about Paul Heyman for a second. Earlier tonight, we opened up the show with Jey Uso. Paul Heyman came out. And the way Paul Heyman was acting, I imagined, now you guys bear with my humor, I imagined Paul Heyman sitting down with Kayla Braxton doing a WWE version of a parody between Gayle King and R. Kelly. Y'all killing me with this. I got y'all $30 on my grill. $30 on my grill. And y'all trying to kill me. You killing me, man. I envisioned that with tonight with Paul Heyman completely exploding and going nuts. I believe we call it crashing out now, but I don't use a lot of New Age terms. But Paul Heyman completely exploded tonight, and it was equivalent to me imagining the parody of R. Kelly and Gayle King, except Paul Heyman being the guy losing his cool, and Kayla Braxton would be the interviewer saying, Paul, as Paul Heyman is going nuts, she's like, Paul, as Gayle King was like, Robert. But in any event, that's what I envisioned. Speaking of comedic moments, we saw Penta go one-on-one with JD McDonough, and that was pretty nice. But what I found hilarious was that when this was happening, Finn Balor attacked Penta when he thought the referee was not looking. Obviously, the ref saw everything, and Finn Balor made the face you make when you realize you ate your mother's last slice of pizza. The look on Finn's face, like, oh, ew. That the look he had on his face was absolutely hilarious. Apparently, Liv Morgan is not here tonight because she is working on a movie, which means Raquel might have to either find a replacement or relinquish the tag team championship. So I'm very curious to see how that goes out. I'm also interested in what's going to happen between Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria. They've met before in NXT with Valkyria winning the NXT championship from Becky Lynch. So, scriptingly speaking, I see why Becky Lynch went heel. She returned at WrestleMania and made fans cry. I'm going to say this. Do not have Becky Lynch make a return in Las Vegas. Now, the pop, she didn't get the pop she got in SummerSlam 21, but everyone was very happy to see her. Even a fan was seen crying. But before the Vegas week could end, she turns heel 24 hours later. Becky Lynch changes every time we enter Las Vegas. I just want to point that out. Just like she did in 2021. Going forward, great match between nice match between Io Sky and Roxanne Perez. And a reminder, if fate is willing, I will be with you on, I believe it is Thursday, May the 8th. It is the birthday of Io Sky and Tommaso Ciampa, I believe. By the way, that triple threat TLC match from the other week on SmackDown was awesome. Just awesome. I know the Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian, and the Dudleys loved it. Of course, this Thursday, I believe it is Thursday, but May the 8th, I will be giving you my top 10 favorite Io Sky matches. So be sure to check that out and stay tuned for that. Also, I believe I have covered everything except Rusev coming back and destroying Otis. And Tozawa, you guys should know better than to turn your back on him, because I knew as soon as Tozawa turned his back, Rusev was going to attack. By the way, I got to try out some Omaha steaks. I heard they were pretty good. In the meantime, thanks for the reminder, Pat. In the meantime, that's all the time I have for you today. Great main event match. Great to see CM Punk back. I cannot wait to see what happens when Roman comes back and gets that Warish traitor Paul Heyman. I think Paul Heyman will lose some weight after Roman spears it out of him. Just saying. The only thing is, I kind of feel bad for Seth Rollins because Paul Heyman is going to continue to stare him to death. But in the meantime, I'm your host, Dan Cody. That's all the time I have for you today. And I will be back with another review on all things wrestling. See you later.